Oh hey, what's going on guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory here on Fc25. Episode number 285 today. Happy Tuesday everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Please, if you enjoyed today's episode, do me a tiny little favor. Hit me with a thumbs up. Thank you. Subscribe if you're new. I'm looking forward to FC26, man. I mean, it's months away, but I can't wait to start a brand new RTG for the new year. Genuinely, like, just get me to whenever it is, September, October time, please. So today we've got more of the grind. What's the word I'm looking for? The infinite grind. But we're going to start off here by just completing a couple of Evo'S that I'd started. So I got a 95 Neymar now. That one was already, like, I'd started that ages ago and never took part in it. And then I managed to get a 96 Evo for Graham Hansen. And my timed evolution on the phone app thing finally worked out. And we got a 98 rated Jack Taylor from Ipswich Town. So that's buzzing. I love that. Now, I've opened a couple of these fan favorites now. These are the exact same players. I've seen them in multiple fan favorite picks. What does that genuinely just mean? Like, players that people Evo a lot or use a lot? Or I'm guessing so, because I'm pretty sure that Curtis Jones I picked was like super highly Evoable for the longest time. There was a time where he fit into Evo's every day for something different. So maybe that's why. And obviously, like Theo Hernandez and stuff is self-explanatory, right? So we've already started by getting ourselves an icon. We've got John Barnes in a player pick right there. We get a 95 Lewandowski here. That to me looks kind of Evoable because he's got the two shooting play styles. If you could add like a little rapid or quick step or something like that, maybe both to him, I reckon you've got yourself like an end game Lewandowski right there. Is there a better version of him, or is that 95 the highest one he's got so far this year? Not too sure. Someone let me know. But if it is the highest rated version of him, then did he get a TOTS? I assume he did. Yeah, I can't remember what ratings and stuff are. Anyway, I'm sure he'll get a futties at some point, right? We do get ourselves a little Spanish icon here, but I fear it's going to be a duplicate because I already own a 92 Butragueno. But yeah, I mean, we'll take it. It's fodder. I've decided that the 92s, I kind of don't want to put into the 89 exchange. I kind of want to use them as like high-rated fodder in other SBCs, especially now that, like, I know the Mycon SBC is there. He's so expensive, man. It's like 1 million coins worth of fodder, which, I mean, there's like 3 92 rated squads. I'm sure there's a bunch of 91 rated squads and stuff. So it's just going to take time. And whether or not we want to commit all of our fodder for the next few days or the next week or something to that one Mycon player, I'd love him. I'd love him. Maybe I should just do that, you know, because we are in the end game, aren't we? It's just, obviously it's going to require a lot of the fodder. And does it stop you doing the grind? Am I going to need to put like 89s and stuff into Mycon? Or do I just have to wait until I've got the 92s and above to stick them in and continue doing the infinite grind? I think I know the answer to that. We've just got to make it happen. So I'll look into that one. We do get ourselves a 93 King Kenny there. And I feel like as this bunch of player picks are rolling around, it's time for a mocha break. So, yeah, I pour the little, I sprinkle on the chocolate powdery, hot chocolatey stuff on top. Because when I make a skimmed milk hot drink, which is, you know, obviously like less calories or whatever, you can't, the milk doesn't aerate correctly, so you can't do like the latte art that I've been learning with like whole milk and stuff. So yeah, there's no art on there, so I just sprinkle it with a little bit of chocolate dust and we go from there. So that's why it looks like an old school cappuccino, doesn't it? Probably is considered a cappuccino at that point, but it's got chocolatey stuff in it, so I enjoy it. I have to have my coffee sweet. I don't know about you guys. I'm obviously not an actual coffee lover because they love the taste of coffee. I just need things to taste sweet. So that's my problem. But anyway, we move on to 85 combos. That's what we've got this week, of course. These have been fairly kind to me, you know. Like they genuinely do tend to give out something special in most of the packs. Even if you see the gold tunnel, a lot of the time you've got something chilling at the end of the pack. So that's been quite nice. We do get ourselves here a 92 Joe Cole and a 92 Kroopy, a team of the season. And it's weird, that Kroopy is so much more valuable than the Joe Cole just simply because he's a team of the season. It fits a requirement for an SBC. Not more valuable in terms of coinage or anything, but just like he's a more worthy player for the Ultimate Team just because he actually does fit into those requirements for TOTS and stuff, of which I'm sure there are tons of TOTS and whatnot required for the Mycon SBC. Please let me know if he's any good. I heard he's not got any intercept at all. Does that mean he's like worthless as a right back or is just not as good? I don't know. Surely the stats outweigh it, right? He looks unbelievable. Anyway, to be fair, with some of the Evo's that we get done today, some of these player SBCs might not even be worthy for my team going forwards because we've got some absolute monster Evo's today. We do get ourselves something here. This looks like a Greats of the Game icon or hero. I'm not sure which. And it is finally we get Angara. We had obviously. She popped up in a player pick on the first night of 30s, but so did Dynamic Image Messi, and I chose him, and then realised I've actually got a better Messi than that anyway. So I swiftly put the 91 into an SBC, into an exchange probably, because I've literally already got a better Dynamic Image Messi card that I could make 97 rated in those Evos from last night, you know. We could have a very high rated Leo Messi card with obviously like great stats. I think the only issue is don't think that crazy Evo gives like 5-star skills and weak foot. So I think he still stays chilling. The one I've got at like 4-4, which is not ideal for late game, is it? We're going to need to wait for an Evo for that where he can literally be given 5-star skills and weak foot. He needs that, I'm pretty sure, at this stage of the game. Anyway, we do get ourselves a... What was this? This is a Immortals, I believe. I thought it was going to be an icon. I forgot what the tunnel was all about. We get Beasley, we get Di Lorenzo, and yeah, so like you can see, these 7 of these 85 combo packs every day, they're genuinely given out. Like, they're giving out the fodder, and they do make the grind infinite. So that's good. Obviously, what we have a little less of now from when I did the video for yesterday was the 84 times 10s. Obviously gave you quite a few 84s. The 85 combos, you don't get the 84s in those unless it's part of those 3 players at the end that are, or 5 players at the end that are lower rated, and you get lucky. But so we're a little lower on the 84 rated players overall. But obviously, if you're putting higher rated cards into more exchanges, you're going to get 84s from that anyway. So it's not like we're running low in the club or anything. We're still all right. I decided to put Hullet into this evolution because I do really fancy getting a 96 Hullet with Club 90 stats. Hullet gang, or 9 Golan gang, really. And I also got a 95 Liam Delap out of this, who essentially just boosted his stats up to sort of more end game material. He looks very, very good now, and I can, of course, turn him into a 97. I did that before those Evos came out, though, so I might have wasted, potentially wasted something there. I'm sure I could probably will have been able to turn that Hullet into a 97 as well before I made him a 96, because it's anyone 95 rated and below, right? But that doesn't improve defense, and also they had to be like a right mid or right wing, so it wouldn't have fit Hullet, obviously. Making my choice here between Cecilia and Torre. Toure 6'9" at centre back, so figured we'd give him a go. That's quite like a monster of a man there. That's a man mountain, isn't it? 6'9". Yeah, so he's coming in at centre back, and he's going to barge people out of the way, hopefully. So that sounds pretty good to me. Get ourselves a little Matisse Tell. Did he sign for Tottenham like fully, by the way? Because he was a loan, right? I'm pretty sure they must have had like an obligation to buy. I don't know. Anyway, maybe someone let me know. We'll see at the start of the season if he's still at Tottenham or not. Looking like a double tots pack here, which we haven't seen since that promo. Krupi 92 and that's an ultimate tots Simon from the Women's Bundesliga team of the season. We also get an 89, a 90, an 88. That's pretty good for exchanges, that pack. That almost got us a new 89 exchange just right off of that, as well as a bunch of other fodder. And then sometimes they look like this, just like absolutely terrible. But at some point in this episode, I got myself a duplicate 97 Kluivert, and I feel like it could have been in that pack right there, because I didn't check the end of the duplicates. So yeah, I randomly popped into my SBC storage and saw a 97 Kluivert in there. I was like, oh, I've missed that somewhere. I didn't see that one in a pack, but we did. We got him. So we've now got, yeah, nice high-rated bit of fodder to help with the mic on SBC if that is what we decide to do. Pavard, yeah. Nice 88 at the end of the pack, just chilling as well. We'll take it. And then this looks to be some sort of footies or greats of the... I think this is a Greats of the Game hero tunnel. Is that right? It feels more heroic than iconic. Pretty sure. Yeah, it looks it. So we get a Hagerberg. We love packing Hagerberg. She's useful. And then 96 Williams. So 2 physical away from 9 Golan Gang. Crazy stats. And I'm pretty sure these obviously can get upgrades. So she probably will end up being at 9 Golan Gang at some point. She'll get that +2 physical at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, that filled up the old SBC storage and some. So I had to do a couple of little player picks to get rid of some rubbish from the end of my SBC storage. Randomly packed a team of the year. Welcome, Bunny. Yeah, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Just I know she's worth nothing, and I've actually got 2 97 rated Bunny Shaws, but still, it's kind of nice to pack a team of the year every now and again. That's Hullet complete, by the way. His stats look absolutely unbelievable. Really loving that. So I think he's coming back into the CDM spot in my club. He's just got to, man. Yeah. It's Ruud Hullet at the end of the day. He's just got that aura. He's got that like premium icon aura that I imagine like him and R9 and Ronaldinho and Pele and stuff like that have. So yeah, we pack another Sophia Wilson. Weird. I've not packed her this year, and then she gets this 94 special. I've packed her like 5 times this week. So we've got multiple duplicates of her. I would actually like to boost her up into like with an Evo or something, but there's actually a Sophia Wilson later on down in the season pass, so we'll probably end up taking that. Now that 97 Evo that came out like the start of footies, I decided not to put Milinkovic into it. I put Luke Wolfenden into it because I can turn one of my Ipswich defenders into an absolute unit, so that's what we've decided to do. And I've given Graham Hansen cam, because she was only left wing, right wing. I've given her cam roles and position and plus and all that stuff, and then the shapeshifter card design that was chilling there. So she is now super useful for my team. She's actually a really good card. And then yeah, Wolfie is now 4 playstar plus, 97 rated, and Amari we took up to a 95 as well, and that's added I don't know what that added. Tiki Taka to him, I think it was. So yeah, squad's looking a lot more pink, and could it look even pinker than that, really, with some of the other players that we've got chilling on the bench and reserves. But yeah, we've got a 95. We've got some Ipswich players back in the starting 11, which is kind of cool. I'm thinking of maybe taking that Amari up to 97 with one of those paid Evos. Maybe Liam Delap up to 97 as well. We shall see. And then maybe someone that's a little bit more sort of like dynamic image, meta player or something like that, rather than just Ipswich stuff. We'll see in tomorrow's episode. But my friends, thanks so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed it, hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new. Let me know what you think of my latest squad. Is it meta enough? Is it good enough? Take it easy. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.